Hello.
Hello.
Tell me what you do like to do.
This is where I
Need anything. Louisa, some visitors are on their way. Prince of Wales is unexpected.
No, no, this is good. This is very good.
He's not a guinea pig. Rigsby, stay here. That's an order.
I'm sorry, Bob.
Tamam.